What's going on, guys? Antrod here. So today, I wanted to give you guys a special video because today is a celebration of 300 subscribers! Yes! I can't shout because it's too late. For real though, the time is like 1:32 a.m. I've been lazy. But you read the title, you know it's at the ending of this video, and it's the first ever time I perform. I will reveal that stuff at the ending of this video, so stick around. But in the meantime, I kind of wanted to explain to you what this 300 mark means for me. I kind of wanted to reveal to you a little bit about my journey and why I decided to do YouTube. And it all kind of started when I was a kid, and I'll be quick. I'm not going to go to, well, when I was born. That can be for a later video. Maybe like a draw my life type of thing. Spoiler warning. Anyways, I was homeschooled, alright, so I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I actually spent a lot of my time in my bedroom making sound effects with my mouth. My dad eventually introduced me to the Nintendo 64, and my first ever video game was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Eventually it became Halo and stuff like that, but I started mimicking the noises and the sound effects and the moving around and like the cutscenes. Eventually the Xbox 360 came out. Shut up. I'm not that old. My dad bought Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, and I started mimicking the guitar noises and the drums and everything and tried to do it all together. Basically doing beatbox. I went to my buddy of mine's house, and he had this huge tree in the middle of his yard, and the roots came up like, were thick. They made like this stage. So I stood on top of the roots with a plastic yellow rake and started playing it like a guitar and doing beatboxing. 12 years old all around. My dad introduced to me beatboxing. I was like, I can't do what they're doing, there's no way. A couple weeks later, I started actually trying to do what some of these other beatboxers were doing and got pretty good at it. Eventually, I think at like 14 years old, I heard Skrillex on Pandora, and I started mimicking that noise. I love that noise. That noise is beautiful. I started mimicking the drums, the snares, that dubstep noise, everything. I started doing dubstep with human vocals. Like a year later, I went on this trip called CIY, and a lot of you probably don't know what this is, but CIY is a huge Christian retreat. And I was going to a church at the time called Community Christian Church down in Fort Lauderdale. Amazing trip. I think it was 101 of us, if memory suits me right. And we took off to Lakeland, Florida. My first ever Christian trip, my first retreat actually. And it was amazing. I had shown beatboxing to a lot of my friends there at the church. And then when we got there was this piece of paper on the table. I looked at it and I was like, what's the alternative? And the guy looked at me and he's like, the alternative is a talent show we have here. And I was like, oh really? Fun fact, that was their first talent show. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was like, that sounds fun. All my friends, however, were like, do it. It's like, alright, fine. So I signed up for it. I really didn't know what I was gonna be doing. You know, I didn't think beatboxing was a good enough skill for everyone to appreciate on stage. This feeling started forming at the pit of my stomach. Next thing you know, I went on stage and performed, and when I got off, I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I loved it, the feeling of performing. 400 to 500 people I performed in front of, and it was amazing. It was incredible. I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life, is perform. So that Christmas, my entire family got together and bought me the equipment needed to pursue music. The mic, the midis, the computer, everything. A whole year came and went, wasn't making any music. I was making music, but I wasn't making it the way I wanted to make it. And I started the YouTube channel in 2015, intending to post, but I didn't want anyone to steal the name, Antrod. So I made it in 2015. May 20th, 2015 to be exact. So a whole year kind of came and went. 2016 came, I went through some complications. Over time, I eventually woke up one day and was like, I'm going to do Sound Effects Session 1. Sound Effects Session 1 became Sound Effects Session 2. High pitch and deep voice were eventually created. To this day, I still have people that come up to me like, hey, is high pitch effects or actually your voice? So I look at them and go, no, it's just effects. Oh my gosh, what about deep voice? No, he's just effects too. It's pretty cool, like, knowing that I am who I am and everything. My whole church after that started calling me Antrod. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. 100 subscribers came, and then 200, and then now we're at 300, and it has just been an incredible journey. A lot of people call me Antrod. A lot of people are like, you know, they don't call me by my real name. They all call me Antrod. It's just been an amazing journey so far, especially from where I had come from originally. This clip you're about to see was my first time performing. Yes, that's what's scary, is this was the first time ever on stage in front of 400 to 500 people. This is the first time hearing myself on the mic. I didn't even know what I sounded like on the microphone. I remember I took 2 steps to get onto the stage, and I turned to look at the guy who was leading me up on stage, and I was like, I don't even know what I sound like. And he looked at me with a half smile. I'll never forget this. He looked at me and he goes, I guess we're gonna find out. I was just, I guess we are, because I have no choice. I went on stage, saw the mic, and just let loose. It was incredible. The roar, the crowd, and everything just, I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I'm going to show you that clip now. I'm done talking. I'm going to go ahead and show you that clip now of my first time ever performing on stage. Hope you enjoy it.
And Anthony is going to beat on a box. And then we have Melanie, Casey, Tyler, and then in the hole we have Changed Lives. You're up, dude.
Now, I don't know how this sounds on the mic, so... Alright.
You can do it.
Game over.